You mentioned activated. I like when they say activated. That means you guys are involved. That means you guys are enthralled about what's going on in this country right now. Where did that come from? Because you guys are very young, like 28 years old, I believe. Most of you 28 years old.
Absolutely.
Where did that love of politics come from? How old were you when you knew that, you know, I wanted to serve my community, I wanted to get into politics? How young were you?
I was actually in middle school.
In middle school, you knew then?
I knew then that I wanted to be of service to my community.
Okay.
I was groomed by fraternal men, and as you all may or may not know, I'm a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, and one of those things that was really that one of those opportunities I was provided with was the ability to serve community in ways in which we were able to engage with members, speak about issues that impact people, whether it was a job or whether it was simply being able to care for a family. And with that, it made me take a look at my upbringing, right? And my parents are immigrants. They're first generation African American. And it was really that story of two continents, right? Being a child of first generation African Americans and being able to say, okay, you understand your upbringing, and oftentimes in a lot of these countries, not just the country my parents are from, which is Nigeria, the social safety net isn't there, right? You're looking at governments that don't really provide for people, right? So with that, it's the understanding that, one, you need to be of service, and two, understand that the way that people are impacted comes from engaging with others, right? The way that people are impacted comes from how they are able to receive services. And it was through that I kind of entered the realm of service and thought about a career in government.
And here you are now.
And here I am now.
And here you are now doing the service, and we appreciate what you're doing. But she said something in her last answer. Well, you remember fired up, ready to go?
I want to know how they fired up.
Well, because why are they fired? Well, ask the question. There she is right there, ask her a question.
So how are you fired up? What are you doing different than the old racist Democrats? I just really want to know. Is this real, right?
This is real.
Yeah.
I would tell
No,
you.
it's not a stunt. I think thinking before speaking is not a stunt. But,
I love it.
That's smart. Politicians don't usually do that.
well, they're
Smart
politicians. I'm a public servant.
Okay.
So, you know, what we're doing, I can tell you in my office, we have a complete open door, open data policy, which means I've worked for several members, and some of which do not speak to certain groups. And in my office with the Office of Senator Susan Rubio, she's open. We listen to everyone, and we have this ability to siphon through the data, through the information, and ensure that we're making a decision that's best for our communities.